revamp.
It's the time for all things, but instant rest in my crop. I had a whole lot of canes trying to get it up top. That made me able to be carbonate. You sing along, I teach the truth and we discuss the spirit setting the tone. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Report for those born in July, October. Maybe you erected something during the month of July and October. I do not know why it's supposed to put you together. And if this message pertains to you, then congratulations, okay? I'm going to go ahead and get started with the greens coming this spring. Happy New Year report. And so for you July and October born, we're going to pull a greens card. What's coming? Okay, we got Krispy Kreme on the way. Okay, Krispy Kreme on the way. That's your greens. Krispy Kreme. Maybe you are creating something that's crispy with cream filling. I don't know. Maybe this is about the donut shop Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme, okay? I'm very fond of Krispy Kreme. Okay, let's see what your narrative is. We're going to pull a couple of book reports for feminine and masculine energy. So maybe we'll get a better understanding of what's happening. Okay, we have Iceman Inheritance by Michael Bradley, 1978. And you have The African Origin of Civilization, Myth and Reality by Sheikh Anta Diop, 1979. These are excellent books to read. You learn a lot about humanity and our existence. Now, I'm not trying to be funny, but we talk about Iceman Inheritance and the African Origins of Civilization. We go on thousands of, ancient times. Please don't tell me Krispy Kreme existed. I'm going to be tripping. Okay, let's get a principle. See what the principle of your greens coming this spring. Happy New Year report. It's built on Humpty Dumpty, okay? They say it's nothing new under the sun, so this could be about an ancient recipe. Krispy Kreme is a donut shop. Humpty Dumpty. And the 10 green bottles. 10 green bottles. Well, we all know Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, so this sounds like business, right? This is a businessman. The mighty do fall. So Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. That could be, he was in the Wall Street Journal or Wall Street, He was living a good life. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king horses, all the king men couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together again. Sometimes people that have reached their peak, this is the end result. There's a calamity here, okay? Then that's actually on the feminine side, so we know that this is emotional, but then we got these 10 green bottles. So I'm gonna look this up. Okay, so these 10 green bottles. 10 green bottles sitting on the wall, 10 green bottles sitting on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be 9 green bottles sitting on the wall. I remember this now. 9 green bottles sitting on the wall, 9 green bottles sitting on the wall. And if one of the green bottles should accidentally fall, there'll be 8 green bottles sitting on the wall. Then it go 876 5432. 1 green bottle sitting on the wall, 1 green bottle sitting on the wall. And if one green bottle should accidentally fall, there'll be no green bottles sitting on the wall. So this could be been the loss, whatever it is. It been a Coca-Cola factory, I don't know, oil. Whatever is green. It's based on whatever is green that is packaged in a bottle. It could be, for as I'm concerned, it could be a tube, it could be anything, right? All right. So whatever it is, they could have used some type of bottle, green bottles. It could be reeds, seaweed, something that they used to package in bottles. Okay, let's get some cards and let's get a reading. The greens coming this spring. Happy New Year 2026. Hope you're happy to see it. Hope you got your homework done. No. I believe we're about to enter the time of the harvests. So you've done what you're supposed to do. You get your harvest. If you haven't, then oh well. All over we have the umbrella. We have the moon. We have the moon twice here. The banana and the book. We'll do conflict and challenge in a minute. So everything is based on a little emotionality, right? Okay, a little emotionality. You know, in business will have you emotional. Okay. Okay, and it's stemming from a split. And I'm also getting the word cravings here, okay? And for some of you, this is based on a death, okay? It's based on a death, okay? I'm also getting there's a lot of sorrow here. There's some major sorrow here. Something went to the grave. Now, it could be pertaining to the month of July and October, okay, when these events occurred. But the rain's going to come. For some of you, this is a funeral, or this is behind, I feel like some of you are going to get sad behind what you uncover about ancient past. Let's see what houses are affecting you this spring. This spring for July and October. Born, erected, or whatever birth came about during that time. I don't know. You were in the house of Virgo and Libra. Makes sense to me when we're dealing with Krispy Kreme. We're dealing with domestic stuff, you know, home front stuff, and weighing the balances here, okay? What's, you know, and I think for you all, this has a lot to do with how you think about stuff. For some of you, with this Krispy Kreme here, is definitely a recipe involved. And you may be putting two different kinds of things together from the ancient past, like something European and something African. But there is some sadness here. I feel like there is some loss. From some of you, this loss could have stemmed from green. Okay? This could have stemmed from green. That's one reason why a lot of people are going to dispensaries now. Okay? It's safer. They do the checks. You ain't got to worry about your head getting big. There's a lot going on. Okay? There is a mother figure here. This is a grandmother figure. It's going to... This also, to some of you, this, when your answer is coming in a dream, and it's stemming from whatever it is, there's something ancient about it. I don't know if they're going to give you a clue, or I've even heard of someone having a dream and somebody actually gave them, an ancestor actually gave them the recipe, and they are very successful today. So when you get that, you write it down immediately because you'll forget it. Okay, then I see here you're going to be learning all about it. This, now you're interested. After that dream, you're going to be interested. The conflict is the development. It's hard. I don't know if some of the stuff doesn't exist anymore. Where you're going to get it? Do you have to order it all the way from, you know, Europe or Africa? Because, you know, we don't have everything here in the States. It's all kind of vegetables and ingredients we have no idea of. We have never heard of. So I feel like for whomever I'm speaking with, July, October born, this is like your niche more than likely. I see things become clear for you in terms of your market or whatever it is that, matter of fact, some of you, you're going to see your answer outside. It may be raining that day, literally. It may be raining that day. You may be at the grocery store getting some bananas or stopping at the dispensary getting your little weed or whatever. But your eyes are going to become open. Let's see what number represents the greens coming this spring. Okay, so I see for you, most of all, it's about you obtaining the information to get busy. And I have been explaining this for 5 years on my station. Get ready. Time is coming. God get ready to show up. Use your talents. Be prepared. It's coming. Y'all go ahead and get busy. I see it all in your reading. July, October borns. Those who are in business and started July and October, this is for you. You are represented by the 5 of Wands in feminine energy, and then you are represented by the 12 of Cups in the masculine energy. So I see I see you re-strategizing here or coming up with some new strategies here. I see you can now you're going to be lacking a little support from somebody maybe behind the scenes or somebody that, I mean, like, they got your back, but it's for whatever reason they're not going to be able to give you as much support as you would have expected, but you still have 3 other legs, baby, so you fine. And you're represented by these 12 of Cups. Now 512 is your number. This could be May 12th. Half, 5/2. 5 parts over 2 wholes. For those of you math majors, mathematicians. But there is some sadness here in the masculine energy. There's somebody somebody left, or somebody is not invited. They can't come. This is like a standstill. There is a standstill in this, and it's bringing about some sadness too. Okay, and for some of you, it's about discovery, ancient discovery. I mean, it's disturbing. It's supposed to. That's how you grow. We're going to find out who is significant during this time. Maybe with the support issue for feminine and masculine. Okay, please, source. The greens coming this spring, July, October. We have Mom Tiger. Okay, this could be your mom. That's that mom right here that I told you. She could be either here or crossed over, but she's coming. She's coming. She's coming to pay you a visit. She's got the answer for it. She's excited. She's excited. She's like, oh, finally. She's like, oh, finally, you go get the answer. Now, for some of you, she may be telling you exactly where to go get this book. Believe me, it does happen. She may be telling you where you can find it. It may be hard to find right now. Masculines, you in the owl, the wisdom. Man, the masculines, man, they are, I'm seeing men, young men especially, so mature, and they are sincere because they have so much more opportunity to be independent than we did. You know what I'm saying? So they're growing up rather mature now. But regardless of whether you're a female or a male, you still have masculine energy. And I'm telling you, are taking interest. When I tell you, you're going to be diving into this. This is like, to me, magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. Let's get you some oracle messages and let's see what source has to say about that, and then we're going to shape you up. The greens coming this spring. Born July, October. Maybe you erected something. You got a fallout card. I'm going to give it to you. And it says patent. Whatever you coming up with, be sure it's patent. And keep your mouth shut. Okay? Okay, too many. Too many. Hold this a second. Get the deck together. Okay, so you also have treasure. Okay, patent and treasure. Is this something that's treasured, or I don't know? For some of you, the treasury, like the U.S. government, you're gonna be waiting on your check to get started. Because, like I said, it don't take a whole lot probably to get started with whatever it is that you are uncovering. Okay, your personal discovery. Okay, I see. This is definitely you gated wisdoms. Okay, look at her. She's so happy. Look, she's so excited, especially if she's on the other side. Okay. There's some type of treasure here for somebody, though. I don't know if it's jewelry or I don't know. Maybe they're gonna lead you to some old spices and stuff that you didn't know about. For some of you, this is definitely a find. Okay, you remember they say people's trash is your treasure. That's what that is. There it is. Your trash is my treasure. Okay, what you don't want, I make it beautiful. Okay, give me 2 cards, source. Well, just, yeah, give me, let me see. Give me 3. Okay, let's shape it up. Feminine, masculine, and an all over shaping the greens coming this spring. So for feminine energy, you have the heart in reverse. It happens to be green. Masculines have this aqua oval, and it's all shaped by the lavender circle. So there is a little more calmness, or there will be some calm. You will encompass some calm. There is some fallout here. I can understand it because when you are about your business and you are trying to make something out of yourself, there's generally somebody that wants to take it from you. Okay, so for the masculine energy, you have a lot of, somebody here said they care for their baby. This may be inspired by somebody you love or a pregnancy. This could definitely deal with a child. Your little chick, I'm hearing. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it here and just let you know that it's all defined by you embracing calmness. Okay. For some of you, this is a scent. This also represents a scent. Okay. So just to let you know, if you have been supporting this station, I'm going to ask you to please stop. We have discovered what the problem is, and until it is resolved, I'm just going to ask you to hold off on any support that you have been so graciously given to Sow Special. Once it's resolved, I'll let you know. And until then, peace and one love. Take care of yourself and Happy New Year.